cheese. Where did you get cheese?
Maurice's bag. It's full of snacks. I figured he wouldn't miss a little cheese.
I won't tell if you don't.
And they stole Maurice's cheese. Anyway, welcome back to Avowed. We are about to go in to the garden and see how that works. Let's get to it. See, why can't I take all of them? Nah. Nah. Back to the original 2. No way y'all want to talk again. Nope. Can't now.
Wonder if Yahtzee brought her ladder. What? That's convenient.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Oh. We're getting legendary material now. Uh-oh. What is max level dream thrall? Perfect.
Right, what's it take?
Oh.
Yeah.
That is a durable bear. Don't worry, I'm coming. It'd be cool if on this mission you could have all of your followers with you. Just as one big journey. Come on, good stuff. Well, I leveled it. Got a skill point. More might. Yeah.
Right. How did I know I'd be jumping into a giant pool of water today?
'Cause it's fun.
Don't look down.
It just lets you set up another camp already.
Envoy, what do you need?
Right.
Until next time.
When you find Sapadal, I hope you tell him how much I love what they've done with this place. I'm a man of hidden depths. What's not to love about floating islands and a spectral tree? Besides, as divine prisons go, I can imagine much worse. True enough. Makes me wonder if confinement was the real goal, or simply the only option. One thing's for sure. imprisonment has only... Judging from their outbursts at Mount Forja and Nakukubel, they haven't exactly taken this time to reflect and relax. Uh-huh. I've heard that one before. Usually before a lot of tears, a lot of drinks, and a lot of, I should have known better. Still, you taught me that a person can grow beyond their flaws. Why wouldn't the same be true of a god? I
Precisely.
hope you're right, because we are all in trouble if you're wrong.
Yeah.
You know, if Sapadal were only a smuggler, assassin, or bandit, I'd be right there with you. But knowing they could end us all with a temper tantrum puts things in perspective.
Yeah.
I guess we've all got our limits. And I don't envy you having to deal with a loose cannon of a god. But I envy even less the mess you're going to have if, I mean, when, we escape this place.
Some good enthusiasm.
I hate to burst your bubble, but I don't see how that's gonna happen. While we're tracking down your god, things are heating up between your Adiran comrades and the locals. The Steel Garrote leveled fewer. Even if Animancers aren't the most popular bunch, everyone gets nervous when fields burn.
Yeah.
And yeah, I know that's on the Steel Garrote, but it's not lost on anyone that your people despise Animancy. Not when Heelguard banned the practice in Paradise. Oh, I wish I were finished. You helped Ludwig destroy Nakukubel.
Aye.
And while most people don't give a tarnished skate for godless ruins, they'll see that as a powerful demonstration of siege weaponry.
True.
One thing I've learned about war. Strife and distance have a way of reducing nuance. All anyone else is gonna see is a threat display, on the doorstep of the Living Land's best cannoneers, no less. And then there's Solace. You might have saved the keep, but no one's gonna talk about the disaster that didn't happen. They're gonna talk about why Mount Forja erupted after all this time.
True.
This is why I stuck to soldiering. Fairly or not, a lot of blame's gonna be laid at Adir's door. And if I had to guess, I don't think Heelguard's been helping matters while you've been out here.
Probably not.
If and when we get out of here, we're walking into a powder keg. And you'll have to choose a side. That's the part I don't envy. I admire your principles, but don't underestimate what they could demand of you. Look, I've been there. I fought for Rauatai's interest in the Deadfire for longer than I liked, and lost my stomach for it eventually. That's how I wound up here. But I will tell you now, I never could have fought my own brothers and sisters. I hope that's not what it comes down to. But I'll understand if that's a line you can't cross. I don't mean to burden you. It's late. Just know that whatever you choose, I'll fight alongside you. I'm with you to the end of this. No matter what. Hey, it's not like you could possibly make the mess we're in worse, right?
Fair enough.
Anytime. Good night, Envoy.
Now will you actually talk?
Envoy, what do you need? Pleasant dreams.
Leave Marias there, bring Giada to see if... Uh-oh.
A breath held. Your soul is small. The essence weighs like the sea on you. We feel the pressure. Darkness, yet somehow strengthened. We wonder. We did not foresee this. The debt of knowledge. We concede. The sky is green. The fish breathes air. We can know. We would run, roll with the tide, whisper in the fields, lift the hills gently in our hands. We did once. New sweet peas bloom in the vengeance denied, squandered. This cannot be. We spoke of flowers. We speak of freedom when the hand still clasps around our throat. Wake now.
I see the disciple has found his way into...
No. Clarion Steel. We know this voice. Why is she here?
It seems I was not clear enough when I last spoke with you.
Out. Out. Her voice pierced.
Look at this place. A quagmire. Can you even begin to grasp the forces that you tamper with? Apparently, I'm... Do you think you're special? With your... Do you believe you can hold dominion over Pay when even the collective fury of the real gods could only confine the sniveling creature to this wasteland? Who else would?
It is true. She twists the knife. The seas run.
In time, the gods felt the wretched powers seeping through this land. Its madness would consume us all if it was not. Work that sullies one hand meets out. A pity that its followers could... You were better for it. The poor godless, worshipping the very thing that we could not excise the rot and spare the... You know the trials of battle. They bring raw from ashes. Your tyrant destroyed.
We moved the earth and sky to stop her.
Listen to its tantrum. It knows neither order. Adir is the only thing holding back the tide. I refuse to even dignify, but there is still time. Face your false god and end. Very well. But I will not stand by and watch you. You should have thought more carefully before. Let this be a...
Never understood Wodika's appeal. Still don't.
That's it. From now on, I pray to no god.
Where's the sarcophagus key? In the water? Maybe? Give me one of these is gonna be all the way up here. I may stumble upon it, I may not.
Look at that thing move. So it's time to study it before it kills us.
Ouch, 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 ouch. Oh! Get some. Talk about tough.
Nothing like a win with a good team.
Dang. Huh. A lot of good crafting material.
What is that? I know that place, right? Oh no. No, no, no. Why is this? They're dead. Like, it just happened. Like I remember.
This is the moment I found you, bundled and crying, while our parents died.
Viate. You're not here. You can't be here.
I am dead, Viate, from the Dream Scourge. We are in the garden. As strange as this seems, it is normal here. This place is Pedraku in many ways. This may be among the least of it.
I have faced this already. Why force me to do it again? Then for the god's sake, what is it? I am exhausted, Viate. I can't take much more of this.
You know where we are. This is my memory. When everyone died, and I found you back in your tent. How much of this do you remember? I can't tell from your eyes.
We dealt with Razvan. He got what was coming to him.
Yes. He is here as well. I don't think he particularly wanted to see you. Sapadal wants to understand. They know your envoy very well, but not the people next to them.
I have what I needed.
Then maybe it was I who needed to speak with my Viate. With a clear mind. Even when we were children, you kept me alive, first by needing my protection, and then by being who you turned out to be. When you left Solace, it was like I lost more than my best friend. I lost my need to live.
I know. And I'm not sure I'll ever live that down. I don't think I know how.
You've always done everything you could to survive. It's time for you to learn how to live.
So,
They're right, Viate. This lava flows directly between us.
we've both been through so much. But I can see that it's all behind us now. Just another thing we've survived after all this time.
A fine way to put it. I see it too. You've come a long way from that scared boy who refused to wear shoes for fear a bug might crawl out of it.
That was you, Nimdut. Look at my feet. Shoes. Come on, you.
Get out of here. Hike up your waistline and go talk to a god. They'll be waiting.
Oh, it was good to see you, Viate. Even with all this.
Take care of my little friend.
So were they all gonna have
More than he'll say.
their own little saddening moments? Oh. I want it up here. That was a tough spider. Mushroom. Lockbox. If I ever get money again, I could probably upgrade my stuff. What's this? Wait. This is shortcut me here? Huh. Right? Yeah, because that's where the stupid statue. Well, I'm pretty sure I didn't gain like any money. No. Well, guess I'm gonna have Yatsui in my group. Yeah, I probably should have saw if Marias was actually going to talk now.
I came here to help you do whatever you're supposed to do with your god friend. Instead, I'm here talking to dead people. I've heard about the garden all my life. But thanks to you, I think I was ready for it. I will say, it's not really what I expected when I started tracking you and Kai back. No, I was thinking more in terms of hunting for wild game and peeing on Kai to put the fires out. It's been a bit of a ride, Envoy. I don't know. Maybe the unexpected isn't so bad after all. I never expected you and I would become friends. Yeah, quick note. If you tell any of the others I said that, I'll poison your drink. Anyway. You two. Right. Did someone eat my special cheese?
Cheese? No, not me. What about you, Kai?
Believe me, you'd know if I'd eaten it.
It was medicinal cheese for my stomach, and someone ate it.
Oh, rats, maybe?
Well, someone ate it. The sooner they confess, the sooner we can move past it.
Guess we'll be here a while.
Right. I thought this might happen, which is why I took the liberty of going through Kai's pockets.
Uh-oh.
Guess what I found? Crumbs. Cheese crumbs.
That doesn't prove anything.
It's my fault, Marius. I was starving, and Kai was generous enough to share.
Oh,
Marius, I'm sorry for enjoying your special cheese.
That cheese was aged 10 years in a seaside cave. The next time you're peckish, ask, and I'll get you something fresher.
For what it's worth, it was delicious.
Oh, I know, Giada. I know.
I'm just gonna bring these two. Just so I can open that. And I'm probably gonna go back and... What was that? Oh.
Yeah.
Give it.
That's done. Look, it's hard.
Worth it. Maybe. That's light armor. Not really. Banzai! Kai and Mirage.
Stay on your toes.
Kai, you're kind of frozen. Oh no! Didn't mean for that one. Ouch. Oh. What do you mean my armor won't hold up? Ow.
We make a good squad.
Ooh, what's that ring? Yeah, because my armor... Yep. Okay. That door's open. What is this way?
Thomas Cairn. What's that doing here?
Uh-oh.
You seen this too? No. No. This can't be. This room. It looks just like Thomas. Tama. No. No. I dealt with this. We stood at his memorial. What is this, Envoy? This is your God's prison, not mine. Before we visited his memorial, yes. But I thought I'd broken free. I can't focus on his face. His features keep blurring, changing. I'm not sure. I know it's him, but I don't recognize him as the Tama I knew. It's like he keeps changing in front of me. Does that make sense? That's the problem. I used to remember his face so clearly from that night. His rigid jaw, the way his he was in pain but trying to hide it. I see everything. All his moments at once. Joy, sadness, anger, heartbreak, stomachache. Everything from the handful of years that I knew him and the decades before we'd met. He's almost a stranger. I'm not. All this time I kept him frozen in his worst moment. When he was suffering and when I failed him. But now that I see him as more, it's like he's free of that. You're right. It's like you said. His memory is no longer a burden. For the longest, I was afraid to let go of this moment, like I'd be letting him go if I did. Now I see I was just holding on to something that was weighing us both down. Better than I could have said it. I never thought I'd meet someone I respect the way I respected Tama. But you've made some tough calls, and you've kept your head and your heart in the right place. So whatever comes next, now let's go find this god. When we reach them, what do you think we'll find? True enough. Let's end this.
I don't know if this is the way to go. Oh, oh no. So it's clearly the way to go, but what was up with this door? Whee! Oh. Shortcut, I guess? Where's the last one? It's not really questioning if I'll have the materials to upgrade. Oh, go figure. Ha!
Here we go.
Where'd you come from?
Nice work.
Thank you, thank you. Might have a lot of stuff to sell if I get out of this. Peace. Oh, there's the key.
Incredible.
This place would be peaceful.
What is happening? As the affliction fester, it threatens our heart. Hurry, your presence.
Uh-oh. Oh no, it's gonna be her parents, ain't it?
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Or am I going mad? What is the meaning of this? It can't be real. This is an illusion. A joke. Tell me we're both seeing the same thing. I hate it. Why am I cursed to see this again? Why does the memory follow me wherever I go? They have a sick sense of humor.
I don't think it's about
Whoever is
humor.
responsible, I'm tired of the bullshit. Step forward and answer for yourself, coward.
Godlike of Sapadal,
Long have we awaited you.
Finally, you've come home.
How is this not the strangest thing that has happened today?
Yeah?
Oh my gods. They're alive? How? Where would I even begin?
Giada Castell, welcome.
Wait, you know me? How do you know me?
For centuries, our whispers filled the silence. Then we heard your mother's call.
My mother? You heard her?
She reached out to us, using the tool you now carry.
But that would have been years ago. The first time she used the phantasmal focus. The only time she used it.
We heard, and Sapadal answered, saying in a great voice, "We are here. You have found us."
But when Sapadal speaks, the living lands trembles. The voice of a god can be a terrible thing.
No, this can't be. What exactly happened to my parents? Tell me, please. I need to know.
Sapadal wanted to be heard, and in so doing, twisted your family in body and soul, broke them into a more suitable shape.
Sapadal does not know the limits of their strength. Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made? Do you have any idea what my life has been since your little mistake?
After the incident, your parents were like us, and we took pity, so we helped them move on, as they wanted.
In the end, they thought only of you, their pride, and their love.
That's it. That's really it. The answer I've been searching for all these years. Sapadal destroyed my family. I don't hold you responsible. I don't even know if I hold Sapadal responsible. Your god has the intelligence of a scatterbrained goat. But that isn't their fault. It's simply how they came into being. Indulge me a moment. I've been... One final question, spirits. What is this? What is it you want?
Well, that was 4 questions, but sure.
Really, Marias?
We want to apologize on Sapadal's behalf, and for the part we played in your sorrow.
They want to apologize. I came to... Was it a mistake? Because no matter where we go, the gods can't stop themselves from hurting us. Damn it. Sapadal has been trapped here for millennia. Alone. Confused. When they heard the voice of a stranger, they overreacted. How can I hold that against you? Apology accepted.
Thank you, Giada. And thank...
The time has come for you to find your patron. May the living lands receive...
Goodbye.
Right. The farther we get from this place, the better.
No shortcut? Nope. Loot. Trio of skeletons to fight with me. Sounds like fun. These, huh. Wait. I got that key, didn't I?
Yeah.
Open up that chest.
Yeah.
And then set up camp. Yeah. Spirit Mender armor. 2% of your attack damage is restored as essence. Solid. So the more damage I do, the more essence I get. Has slightly less damage reduction. Alright. But I still look fantastic. Set up camp and see what she has to say. Because everyone's going through the ringer. Just get rid of all this stuff.
All this time, I thought my parents died in a freak accident. And in a way, they did. But generous? Perhaps. Until I knew this whole experience has me considering my family's work. Look at what my mother accomplished. Armed with her... When you speak to a god, it's nothing. Barely a reflex. No animancer can live up to that. I thought their legacy was a curse. And I could only I suppose I have been all this time. One thing is certain. When it comes to animats, I wanted to tame the spirit of the living. Perhaps, as long as no. I believe the power flowing out of the garden drove this island mad. Through animancy, we could help the living lands recover. It would take... Then again, who am I to interfere with... On the other hand, half the fun of animancy is stirring the pot, and I think I know what I want. But there are too many... I have a lot of catching up to do. So be it. Starting today, I don't have to live up to anyone's example. Animancy can be whatever I know they would be. And not just because some... Now I just have to decide which field of research to pursue. I've only got one lifetime as Giata Castel. Hey, you helped me through a very difficult...
If anyone's gonna lead the way for animancy, I can't think of a better fit than you.
Not a boy, Kai. Now you know. Oh no. It's going to relive Yatsli's fire nightmare when she first burned herself. I should have shot the bear. I didn't see the bear. Oh yeah. Essence for days. Oh, bear! Bad bear. You want a piece? I now have an endless flow of essence. Yeah, that's a lot better.
Just like the good old days.
Just have this endless flow of essence while in battle. What's this? Need to explore. Oh, boo. Oh.
We have been here. We were here all the yesterdays before. The shale rises to smother us. Keep them out. We feel no spark of the Tibari Sinakis in this place. We cannot see it through their eyes. We slumber here, alone. The deer, the owls in our trunk, they took it all. A tide of souls thrown upon the wheel. The ground gives way. We fall. Now our memory, they came suddenly. The stillness of night split by grinding steel. We had no time to speculate. First, they blinded us. Shining eyes pierced the concealing dark. Then they burned. Smoke ensnared the moonlight. The Akita screamed. No. We saw a terrible design in the roaring flames. They had carved a path to the temple. We were their true prey. A jug to catch water. We overflowed. We persisted. We were everywhere. How could they cull the wind? How could they trap the stars? Then they turned to what the Akita had made. They toppled the statues. They set the libraries ablaze. They could not kill us. They would curse us to oblivion. The Akita howled. They died. We cried out, sundered soul by soul. We broke the earth, called down the storm, flung lightning from our hands. But they marched on. We grew tired. In fury, we exposed ourselves. Weakened, they advanced on us, they struck. They raised machines, we tried to tear down the garden's walls. Then, nothing. Not death. Worse. A void. We reached out, but the machines held us in. We could not feel the new day's sun play in the shifting tide. The cities crumbled. We could not save them. We could not save ourselves. Yet they did. A light snuffed out. We watched helplessly for aeons. Until you. A chill wind. Our branches shudder. We do not think of this. The wound numbs now. We watch as the river of time expands. In the silence of our prison we find clarity. How many voices lost? How many saplings have we cut down? We sink into the endless night. We are the rain, the swaying grass. What do they... We speak, though we are bound. Perhaps our soul was always free. The soil stirs. We have a new memory of this place. You opened the final lock, entered the hidden glade. You listened. You stand at a cliff now. We watch your footsteps carefully. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Right,
Let's go. Take your best.
Why? What the heck? Come on. Oh. Well, that ended me pretty quick.
Take a moment, people.
Those things are tough.
Yeah.
Like, dang.
Yeah. Yeah.
Windwalker ring. Regenerate health.
Yeah. Yeah.
When are we gonna be in Yahtzlee's Little Nightmare? I know it's coming. Oh. Look. Ooh, what's in it? Windwalker boots. Dexterity. So, is that what this way was? Okay. Ouch. Just go back around.
You take it.
Just go down.
Stand a chance. Good fight.
This is the library from my dreams. Oh, this looks like the Akita building this place. I wonder who she was. She looks familiar. Garloing's gonads. Envoy? I never told you this, but I've dreamed of this place every night for most of my life. This is a godless library. It's why I study the godless. Because this place has haunted me since I was a child. And that's the chair. It's the picture of coziness. You do know what it means to lose all your
Who's this?
in your dreams, right? Finally, you've arrived. Ah, there it smells. That took 10 years off my life. Wait. You must be the librarian from my dreams. Oh, it's a pleasure to finally meet you. Oh, though, you do look quite familiar.
It's like looking into a blessed mirror.
Just without
It
the
has been
fuzz.
quite some time. Too many years to number. Of course. You are an ancestor? A very fashionable one at that. No, child. We are the keeper of these tablets. Or have you already forgotten? Oh, of course. You lived with animancers, and yet the idea of awakening to your past lives never entered your mind.
This is definitely sounding like one of Giada's ghost stories.
I was the last of the Akita. Once the attack started, a few of us were charged with preserving as much of our history as we could. So we retreated with as much as we... The attacks? The magfolk attacks? Yes, we've heard. Yes. Your monstrous gods, who bought their divinity with blood and the souls of their faithful. They tried to butcher every last one of us. Must it always be literal? Oh, if all the Akedans outside were with you, you would have heard. But how did the They didn't. Between the screams of my kin being slaughtered and the screeching of the magfolk. That's the screeching I heard in my dream, Envoy. I knew Once it was gone, there was nothing left. And perversely, so I decided on another way. One that wouldn't give your gods the Poison. Well. It really Yatsley, you know what you must do now. I abandoned. Someone must tell the story of the Akeda. I'm already an expert. What more do you want me to... Oh, think about it, Yatsley. You have been training to be the new protector of this collection since childhood. I couldn't ask for a better... But that was your duty, Yatsley. If you do not be... The stories of the Akeda will turn to dust, and my people, our people, just as the burned queen wanted all along. When she... this is all... I'm already intrigued. I'm so glad that one of Sapadal's chosen stands with you. Our time is at an end, Yatsley. Wait! I've not even asked you any questions! Tell me about your marriage rites. And oh! Did you mean for all your buildings to look so phallic? Unfortunately, You must... So this is goodbye. I wish we could have... No. Choose well, Yatsley. She's gone. Forgive me, Envoy, but I...
This stuff just gets rough on everybody, doesn't it? Wee. Keep on keeping on. And now we have trap galore.
Right. You can go first. I'll stay here and watch your back.
I'm starting to think these people killed themselves off.
Can I make that? Ooh. Worth it. Yeah, that thing ain't doing anything. There, it's something I have to click. No idea. But my fire damage jumping. Oh yeah. Whoa.
Yeah.
Stuff's all weird.
Yeah.
Oh, set up camp again. Woo woo.
I need a bit of jerky and a nap. Let's take a moment here.
You got it.
There's always a weird sort of quiet on the eve of battle. Seems like a good time to gather our thoughts and...
Right. This seems like a perfect place.
Though it's hard enough to tell what's real here without a belly full of drink.
Sounds like you're nervous, dearie.
I'm feeling all kinds of ways. Anxious, excited, scared, hungry.
I feel it as well. It is only mortal to feel overwhelmed in the
Oh, you don't have to worry. Getting to see that vision of Tama did me good. Now that we're here, I'm eager to see this through. Same. I'd rather have good company in a prison than paradise alone.
I had a feeling you might ask me that. I'm not sure I've really worked through what I've seen here, but I am grateful for the chance to see Yonko again. I feel like we're almost done with all of this, but we are in the weirdest place in the world, so who knows? I'm completely baffled. But when haven't I been lately? Being afraid.
I think so. The garden is so much more than I expected. Full of contradictions. Wild, yet serene. Truthfully, I didn't come all this way searching for my own answers. But I found them. Or perhaps they found me. And now, it's like there's a new path laid out before me. We're close to something. A threshold between calm and... So am I. None of us could have gotten this far on our own.
Well, I won't lie to you, Envoy. A lot's happened. It's not every day that you learn that you're the last hope to carry on a legacy, but... Well, never literally talked to myself before either. I think I annoyed her. Me? But here we are. I just need a moment to take it all in. Thank you, dearie. And I wouldn't worry. Our little group here is perfectly frightening, and I'm sure our enemies would agree.
Yes, they would.
We'll be fine.
You've listened to all of us. How about you? You've been shipwrecked and assassinated, harangued by gods, bureaucrats, and a death guard. You've had your soul poked, your loyalties questioned, and your sleep regularly interrupted by a god with no respect for privacy. And yet you've kept yourself and all of us together. How are you really doing?
Under the circumstances, that's entirely reasonable.
Join the club.
Yeah, I'm terrified.
I'd been more concerned if you weren't scared. Did you think we'd judge you for that?
I know that feeling. I hate it.
None of us thought this would be easy. For you, most of all. We've survived our own hardships. Now we'll survive yours.
When we first met, I didn't think you'd last long. But then I saw how you handled that dream thrall bear. Shook off your own death like a bad cold. And then you confronted your own killer and let him go. It takes a special kind of strength to stay your hand in a moment like that.
I didn't know much about you at that point. You were traveling with Kai and you died, which I thought made a lot of sense.
I remember your calm. How you listened to my shouting match with the governor and actually heard me. And when they burned my home, you gave me another one. A sanctuary where I could be myself. I'll never forget that.
You were my hero right away. You rescued me from those sporlings. You got my priceless face. What more could a girl ask for?
And now look at you. Look at us. How far we've come in a short time. Quite a lot, as it turns out. But the journey is worth it.
Not to
You're damn
raise the
right it
sails
is.
before the anchor, but we left trouble in our wake. Fjord, Thirdborn, Solace. If we make it out of here, it won't be to a living land's suddenly at peace.
Just this once. Could we forget about the rest of the living lands? Some of us could use a break.
If we can't take a moment to ourselves on a floating island outside reality, then I don't know where we can.
Right. We could all use some beauty rest. We'll want to look our best on the battlefield, won't we?
Correctamundo.
Get some sleep. There'll be plenty of time for sentiment and hugging later.
Oh, you agreed to hugging?
Oh, Envoy. don't think I have yet. I think I just need to say some things out loud, if that's all right. It's just... we already have a lot to take care of, don't we? We have a god and an empire, both vying for our attention, and now I have this legacy forced on me. I was already unsure what to do, and now a third option appears like the world's worst surprise. But... it makes sense. My whole life has been about the godless in one way or another. It explains why I knew the language, why I felt so drawn to the ruins. Maybe. It certainly doesn't sound too awful. It's not an answer I would have expected, but it's an answer. And now that I know, I kind of thought, well, honestly, I feel more... full. Like a puzzle piece sliding right back into place. No matter what happens, even if my path doesn't lead to the library, I feel better than I have in ages. So am I. I think... for the first time in my life, I don't know what to do.
Congratulations, Yardsley. Now you're just like the rest of us.
No matter what, I've always known exactly what I want. But this is the first time I've had more options than time in the day. What do you think? I ask because I want your advice. What do you think? You're right. The Akita have been with me my whole life, in one way or another. I owe it to them and myself to see it through to the end. Thank you, Envoy. I've been agonizing over this for longer than I want to admit. Finally picking a destination makes the journey oh. But I am not
He'll understand. Your happiness and fulfillment are everything to him.
Why can't he come with you?
Well, come on. We've been much as I'm loath to relinquish the spotlight. And Envoy...
Why don't you bring Quilichi with you? Like, honestly. Normal 2. Those two have been my companions. Oh boy. I love how it gives me all these jewels, but I can't do anything with them.
Is this where your god friend sleeps? I assume we'll have to break this barrier somehow.
Let's look around. There's...
How do I... Ooh. How do I... Oh, yeah, I didn't get that in Oh, I can teleport out of here. Oh, dang.
There's got to be a mechanism somewhere around here.
Oh, there we go. Is there no way to, like, sell stuff? Like, because why it's giving me all this upgrade material. Are you telling me I can't do anything about it? What about fast traveling from here? Dang it.
Hey, Giada. How are you holding up after seeing those, plant people?
Well, I've seen things not intended for mortal eyes, and uncovered the dark truth.
I have 7 of these, worth 1,000.
Of my family's downfall. But here I am. And how are you?
Don't worry about me. I just want to know how you're feeling.
I guess I'm just gonna be a little weaker. Because it says that, I guess I was supposed to have the money before coming here, I guess. Oh well. We'll just see how this flies. Coming in. I'm assuming this hurts. Oh, yeah, give me out. Dang. Oh. A pristine one, eh? Oh, well.
Another glorious battle.
This is gonna be rough. There's gonna be a lot of them.
I never knew I wanted to see something so badly.
Right behind you.
Ooh. Okay. I didn't know that poison water was that deep, but it was. Oh. So I could have had a height advantage on that thing and not just fought it head on. Cool. Thanks, game. No, no, no. Yeah.
That's all of them.
Got a great
down.
pet bear.
Here we go. Keep your guard up. We gotta live to tell this tale. Nice of someone to mark that spot for us.
Gods. This is the place.
Two pristine ones, huh?
Right behind you.
Behind you!
Where'd it go? Oh, wrong one. The fact I just hit him for almost 4,000, and that's what it did. Yeah, that's scary. Oh, now you're getting up here? Oh, of course. Yeah. Sapadal. Here we go again.
You have come at last, after so long. You are so small. We questioned if you were real. Then steps, a voice, through armies and corrupted soil. You persevered. Now, you are here. They choked our light, clipped our wings, pinned our hands. We felt only the bars, the shackles. They did not explain. We wish it could have been different. We only wanted connection. But the other gods imprisoned us, left us to suffer alone in this place. But you are here now. You found us, a sprout in the endless winter. There is little time. We would be freed from these bonds. The Strangler is close now. We feel her wire against our flesh. She begs for our blood. Her wolves defile the city on the shore. Blood on the tile. The people's cries ring in our ears.
No.
She pierces us now. Now we will not brook a spark. Wait. The essence bends here. Time flows into itself. You can reach her. Will the garden to open, it will take you there. Breathe. Focus. We were everything. What have we lost? What we could run, leap in the water, flourish. We want nothing more than that. We mourn our past. We only seek peace now. A chance to regrow. We trust you. You who have been by our side for so long. You met death, and you offered your hand. And where is your mercy for us? You know we deserve better than this. Give us peace. We want a chance to change. We deserve that opportunity. Do you think we have learned nothing from you? We deserve more than this prison. Let us have a chance to rest. We want peace. Or do you have no more mercy for us than you did for the bear? The beautiful thing we asked what you would do with an animal that sickened after a fight. Do you remember what you said? Then let us die. He would offer a beast, and the world mercy from its pain. Grant us the time has come. End our pain. Give us peace. It is. Center your thoughts. Reach, clear the fog. Tear down. We were so blind, so lost. We brought such horrors to this place.
I'm trying to free you.
Bright. We had forgotten what it is to live. We will grow. Tend. Flower. We will always remember this. We will remember you when you are ash and soil and mulch.
Ooh. What the heck? Go swimming, I guess. Yeah, Mariah's and Cod by my side.
Andra's dead. Are we back in Dawnshore? Already?
This is Sapadal's doing. I'm certain of it. No power in Aora could transport us so quickly. What happened to the living land started long ago, and we're going to finish it.
Are you seeing this?
Looks like the war already started, and the giant roots are winning.
Marius, vines don't usually...
Based on their growth and size, I'd say we've been gone 2 or 3 weeks.
Oh.
For once, I wish I wasn't. Who knows if the garden affected time, or merely our perception of time?
It's like how a body fights an infection. The fever gives you strange dreams that feel like an eternity.
That's the truth.
Look at this place. It feels like we're still in the dream. And not just us. Those are more your people's ships in the harbor. And Steel Garrote...
Even Ringrim is here. Perhaps we'll get to see an Archmage in...
I think I see Elia as well. What a strange reunion this will be.
The Blessed Wardens are here too. That conflict we've been trying so hard to prevent started without us.
Always better than the reverse.
The Steel Garrote have been itching for a fight this whole time. This would have happened with or without us.
Before we go, what happened?
I'm not sure. That's good, right?
It's a relief that the Dream Scourge won't be a problem. I only hope we can say the same about Sapadal. Time will tell, I suppose.
After all this time, they're free. And the living land is free to heal.
We've cured the land, and we've even freed a caged god. All in all, rather a successful day.
Agreed.
Kid and God entwine. The flower shades the soul.
We should take a look. See if we can get ahead of what...
People seem to be gathering west of here.
Sansa. They marched in with no warning. I couldn't think. Envoy! What does the Garrote... It's an outrage. What... They broke some glass. They didn't think I was worth the trouble.
Right now?
If you're looking for survivors...
How many?
I'm not sure. I saw Sapiento. I am sorry.
We should move.
Envoy, wait! I took some supplies when I'll even give you a discount.
I don't need that stuff, but I need you to just take all the stuff I have so I can upgrade my stuff. Don't need that. Don't need that. That. Nah, I like my fuzzy shield. I don't think I need this anymore. No.
Snow? Why is there snow here?
That's gotta be Ringgrim's work. I heard she made snow and Shatterscar.
We meet again, Envoy. Paradise burns, thanks to Ludwine and the Steel Garrote laying siege to it. But
It wouldn't be the first time she's come.
it's remarkable how hard you mortals fight for causes that'll be forgotten within centuries. Still, I do think the world has been irrevocably, if minimally, changed. tsunami inevitably rejoins the ocean as simple water. Perhaps a new god being set loose on the world. Mostly, I'm curious about whether you think... Wise answer, that. I am interested in seeing the outcome of your story, Envoy. Unfortunately, you'll likely be dead the next time I return. Goodbye.
Screw you.
And Yardsley, I do look forward...
Oh, yes.
Let's go. I've got stuff to upgrade. Ouch.
Is that you? Envoy, how did you... I don't know.
It's great to see you again, but where the fuck did you come from?
You just appeared out of nowhere.
Likewise, Envoy.
It's good to be here, I have to admit.
That's not important.
Right. Forgive me, Envoy. I won't keep you long. As much as you can. Be good to the living lands.
I'm holding you to your word, Envoy.
Don't plan on it. Jeez. Everyone's being harsh. Set up camp. Just need to... I upgraded the wrong armor. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh. My pistol's upgraded all the way. Let's see what teammates want.
Here we are. Try praying instead of just hoping. That might... Metaphysically, the battle is already over. But politically... I intend to send a message. Anyway. Who... Get some rest then. Besides, I need to tinker. Don't stay up. Pleasant dreams.
There you are, Envoy. You ready for this? Understood. Same here. I guess it helps we have a god on our side, right? I mean, a god beats a skeleton knight any day. This is just cleanup. Just figuring out who... You said it, not me. Anyway, you should get... It's not that I don't want to. It's that I just rather...
We should take a moment to... You liberated the god of the living lands. That's quite a gamble. No doubt it would have gotten worse. If not for you, Sapadal would still be pacing, which means you have leverage over a god. That's a lot of responsibility. Sapadal's imprisonment shaped this island. Now that we cannot know if the living lands will normalize. For better or worse, maybe you'll find some comfort in prayer. I hope you don't mind me bringing it up. You're too kind. I want you to know this has been an unforgettable experience. Whatever. Until next. You too.
No one else? No? Good? Alright, let's go deal with this crap.
Envoy? Is it really you?
Mihala told us you went into some place called...
When you didn't return, we took you for...
What did you see there? The god you felt in Nakutadek?
It's too preposterous to believe. How could a plague be ended by speaking with a god?
Everyone, please, please. We could get to the bottom of this if you would only let them speak.
It's been weeks, Envoy. What happened?
Sapadal was responsible for the Dream Scourge. Their rage, their confusion, their fear.
So you say. But Shatterscarp is still littered with dream thralls, and Temerty is still pacing her room, muttering in the dark.
There won't be any new infections. We've put a stop to that for good. Unfortunately, there's little we can do for those already in the grip of the Dream Scourge. We can give them comfort, nothing more.
That sucks.
This will be a process. The Dream Scourge was never going to simply go away overnight.
I suppose it stands to reason. I found that a quick fix is often anything but. What of this god, then? What does it mean that you freed them? Ludwig had intimated that this land grew a new god. But how can that be?
Giada and I have some theories about the nature of the Adra in the living lands.
I'd say we're past the point of theorizing.
If the Adra here is a closed system, like a terrarium for our souls, then a gradual accumulation of essence could coalesce into a being in the beyond.
Much like the formation of gemstones. All it takes is time and the right application of pressure.
Wodka no doubt saw Sapadal as a threat to her authority. So, she killed the godless and imprisoned their god.
I assume it is this god we have to thank for the roots tearing apart Paradise? They erupted from the earth the moment those bastards stood up their first siege tower.
Nakutadek was riven with those things, not to mention what they did to the land.
Similar roots had infected the structures at Naku Kubel. If they and the Dream Scourge were really the work of a god, and the gods thought it best to imprison this god, how could you let such a creature go free?
For now. Who's to say they don't get their feathers in a ruff again and wipe us all out with a tsunami?
It was Adir's arrival that disturbed Sapadal. We'll have nothing to fear from this god once we expel you from our lands.
Having Sapadal at our beck and call might be to our advantage. I'd like to see Rawatai try to stand toe-to-toe against a god.
Keeping watch over Sapadal was a sacred task Nandru gave us when he left. For that reason alone, my wardens owe them their allegiance.
Well, whatever happens, I suppose we can't put the godling back in the bottle now. But come, we have more pressing matters to attend to. The Steel Garrote have attacked Paradise. Inquisitor Ludwig has already joined the battle. She must have traveled like the wind to get here so fast.
You did. I kicked her corpse when you weren't looking. Just to be sure.
Well, she's seen better days. But you wouldn't know it, judging by how she fights.
Ludwig's run through the militia like a whirlwind.
All right, let's keep the similes to ourselves.
A bit like you're being haunted, isn't it? Or cursed. But that's your affair. So long as her passion for Wodica lives, so too...
Then we destroy her faith? And I have a theory about this. Let's talk at camp if you want to hear it.
Oh, good.
It is not, I think... Well, you might not believe me, but it was Ludwine who called.
I didn't hear an answer, Ambassador.
She and her steel garrote laid siege to the city, shortly after you beat her to the garden.
Because a victory here would discourage resistance. The better question is...
What? Excuse me? She's a 7-foot-tall skeleton powered by her devotion to the goddess of retribution. This isn't my fault.
Sure. Just blame the dead.
Who else should I blame exactly? Our envoy, perhaps?
You could start with blaming your own... Why are you treating him with kid gloves when Paradis crack?
Enough.
I'm just saying, just cut your shit.
You cannot change it now. The Inquisitor was so convinced. One people, one law, one true God. That's Ludwine.
No.
Oh, I can't wait.
I know it will. We are leading by example, returning order and dignity. We will do the same to the frontier.
Where was order and dignity when you...
My administration had nothing to do. Adhere in rule and rule by the steel garrote would be markedly...
Spoken like a fucking diplomat. Splitting hairs when it all...
Order and dignity. That's what you think we're missing? Bastards! All of you!
You will take it all, whether the chance is given to you or not.
I've answered your questions. Now, Ludwine has sent a message to the Emperor informing him of her attack. He will send advice. What will his representatives find when they arrive? A new cop. Before you face Ludwine, you should know what you're fighting for. But whatever you decide, understand, the days of the frontier are done. Oh, Envoy, no. Do not suggest that lightly. Think of the Emperor. There would be ones which this conclave could not survive. Fractured. Not unless you came together and formed a nation. It would be difficult. No. Think of your people, all of you. Think of the...
We deserve our autonomy, even if we must fight for it. Anything less would be surrender.
Fleeing someone else's laws and authority is one thing. Setting up your own is another.
Yep.
We're an island of misfits and dissidents. We'll still have to surrender some of our autonomy, and we won't agree on what that means overnight. We'll be vulnerable. Without allies, other powers will see us as ripe for the picking. Know that this is a hard road to walk.
We were fine before Adir came. We'll be fine when they're gone.
Precisely.
I think we ran things perfectly fine before your kin got here.
Rest into bounty. Does the winter frost dissuade the seeds? Many fruits on our boughs we graft. Many...
Though I'm hardly eager to work with any of you. I like the idea of twisting beneath Adir's boot heel even less. So long as the Wardens can continue our vigil.
Thirdborn alone couldn't stand against the storm. But the might of all of us, together?
Yes.
We could deter any but the most fearsome adversaries. And that's what cannons are for.
Yes!
With the Envoy's support, we'd have a god in our pocket. What could the Empire do to stop us?
Yes.
Together, we could repair Fior and create such miracles of animancy the living lands will become the envy of the world.
Yes.
It would be the honor of my life to stand with my people beside you all.
Of course.
Well, don't leave.
Oh, gods have mercy.
Yeah, you piss
Solus
off.
and her wardens stand vigil with the living lands.
You can count on Thirdborn. Our cannons stand with the living lands.
Fjord and her animancers stand with the living lands.
We deserve this opportunity. Thank you for believing in us.
Fighting a battle together is easy. I just hope everyone's willing to stick it out when it comes to the politics.
God, they made the right decision for once.
Finally, some sense permeates the proceedings.
On your head be the consequences.
Fight me.
That leaves the matter of Ludwine and the Steel Garrote. You must kill her, or we will...
The living lands will never be free until we break the chain around our necks. Ludwine must...
She better say her goodbyes.
I'm proud to fight at your side, Envoy. One last time.
Let's get to work then. We've got a walking corpse to bury.
The Paradise Militia will be at your back. Give her no quarter. The future waits for you.
Thank you for deserving it. Now, go and teach the Steel Garrote a lesson they will never forget.
Show them that the living lands will not be broken across Vodka's knee.
We will send reinforcements to help you reclaim the Eastern Gate. From there, work your way to the main plaza. May all the gods of...
Let's take back the city together. Show...
Time to stop the Steel Garrote.
So we're going after the Steel Garrote now, right? Let's do it.
Well, let's go talk real quick. This is just going to be a long video because I am getting this done.
Can't sleep? We're going into battle for the soul of the living lands. Rallying under the... Your emperor will not... Indeed. When a godlike fights in battle, people take note of which side. The Adirans will doubt your loyalty. The locals will doubt your commitment. This is the first time you were told to pick a side. All we ask in return. From what I understand, your ambassador is very persuasive, very powerful. For a politician like him, losing a battle is... When he promises you the world, don't listen. He'll... I'm glad we understand each other. It's time for you to get some rest. You too.
No, no.
You should get some sleep. I guess you do. I guess we all do. I've been in a lot of dangerous situations, but it's always been a fight to survive. It's just a fight. Putting my life on the line for someone else's cause. It's the opposite of survival. It's foolishness. You know, I've never seen a bear go to war. They fight for survival, not for causes. We're about to go out there and risk our lives for, what? A concept of how things ought to be? We might die, all to determine who sleeps in the nicest house in Paradise until the island decides it's time for a change. It's fine. Really. Right. Careful you don't get stuck in all that sap.
Shut up.
I'll be all right.
Place the bear. Wait, are we all rolling? Or is it until I just get out of this gate? No way we're all rolling.
Come and get me. I think I sprained my shoulder.
Yeah, everybody better come get a piece. Uh-oh.
This shall be a bloody day.
Wait. I saved him. Is there just gonna be a bunch of people? Thirdborn. Is that Lingolf guy gonna be here? What's up, boy? Let's see how this works. Yeah. Let's dance, boys. Stupid. Alright, keep hitting me. Now you're on fire. Now you're dead. Come on. Yeah, we're all fighting. Get him, big man. No, it ain't. That just hurt. Yeah. Ow.
I was just getting warmed up.
Oh, we just getting started.
Who's there?
Come on.
The eastern gate is ours. I'll stay here. You watch out for Ludwig. Who's next? Anyone?
Oh, so I'm just gonna slowly lose the others.
What are you doing?
You should be here.
Really? Really? Really?
I thought you left town weeks. About time. You're the only one. I saw a few on my way. I imagine they've been waiting for this to happen. Listen, one of the Garot's units is scouting up ahead, maybe 5 strong. Take this key. It'll unlock the gate to the canals. You can thank the captain. You shouldn't find... I wish someone... Well.
I'm not going through that canal.
Envoy. I doubt
It seems so long ago that I asked you to track down. I do sometimes wonder how my life. I'm sure you. All is forgiven. That ship. I hold you no.
You're.
All the fighting's died down.
Can you not hear the scream? Why did I?
Go on, get out there and win this. Let's save a few for me, eh?
Ye Wolf, you better like drop an arrow on a big guy or something.
I heard. Stop right there.
This one's mine.
Get off. Uh-oh. I don't want to go too.
Envoy over here. What exactly do you think?
Liviana?
You nearly died in my clinic. Correction, you did die. And now look at you. What have you got to say? Well, at least you're alive. Kai, is this your...
Come on. I couldn't have kept him out of the action if I wanted to.
Yeah.
I knew you were a bad influence. We're patching up folks as best we can, but I'm not going to sugarcoat it. War... You'd know better than anyone. I can't say I approve of you leaping into the fray, but Gods be with you, Envoy.
Take care of yourself, Liviana. Paradise is gonna need you when the dust settles.
Envoy, it's good to see you fighting on the... Out of curiosity, what turned you against... It's high time we explain that to a few people. You know the Steel Garrote a lot better than we do. Their coordination. I'll send it down the line, ready to make history when...
Good. We'll need them when the time comes.
I know that dude's gonna be here. He better be anyway. He's all about protecting the lands. Oh, dear God.
Welcome.
I'm coming. Sapadal, you better help with that thing. Really? Oh, I had my pistol out. Really? Is that all you got? So delayed. Get him, everybody. Yeah.
Monica demands your submission.
Not interested.
Stand against her and fall.
That's Ludwig ahead. Lead on. I'm with you to the end.
This is it, Envoy. The only part that matters.
You got that right, and I'm gonna slam her into the dirt. Let's dance.
There you are.
So, you survived the garden. Did you come all this way just to try your luck again? You'll get your chance.
Then what are you waiting for?
Look around, Envoy. Heelguard should have listened. He tried to bring order through He failed. Order is meant to be imposed by a stern, guiding hand.
Screw you.
Her order wields sharp steel. She...
You can tell Wodaka yourself once we've sent you back to the wheel.
Don't insult my intelligence or my commitment to the treaties can be burned. The hands which shook over whatever deal you struck.
Right. If she starts lopping off hands, I'm just going to attack her. Sound good?
Sounds solid.
As for you, Sapadal's chains are broken, which means your soul is in the... I don't know how deeply you've been compromised, Envoy. Do not patronize me.
Oh, you get
I
mad?
have every right to put down a... Steel yourself up.
We would not welcome her death. There is still ample shade for her beneath our tree.
I knew you on the field of battle, when your honor was beyond question. But I don't know what you are now. I give you freely that. Prove it. Kill me as no one ever has.
Famous last.
Let's finish this.
Once I'm done.
Okay.
We are every seed in the soil. We will always grow.
This is what we prepared for. No more. Let's take her down.
Yep, there goes my stamina. You cut it out.
Wodaka, queen among queens, send me your aid.
Oh God. Really? Ow.
Again, Wodaka, help me one last time.
Jesus. Where'd he go? You missed. Dang. No, come on, we're still dancing.
Wodaka, where are you? No! Don't abandon me now!
it, envoy. This is it. Would have just given up on
Okay, you gotten straight mad. Just stay down.
Wherever Ludwine is now, she must be seething.
Of course, we'd be happy to kill her again, if needed.
She's done. But we're not. Whatever's next, we'll face it. Together.
Gods, you're all gonna make me sick. But carry on.
Unraveled at last. We no longer feel her wire against our flesh. We are free always. We are free forever.
Silence falls over Paradis, as though the city is holding its breath. Then you hear it, the ringing of a distant bell, the waving of banners, and cheers of victory. After a short and bloody conflict, the dust has finally begun to settle. You feel Sapadal close to your thoughts, stirring with interest. The god of the living lands is observing this moment, unfettered by confusion or fear. For the first time in centuries, they understand. The Paradis militia rallies to you, the outsider who defended them in their hour of need. Whatever happens next, you have won their confidence. You take a moment to reflect on the calm. Not so long ago, you arrived at these shores on a simple errand, which turned out to be anything but simple. The Dream Scourge is over, and the island has been cleansed of plague. A time of healing and mourning follows. People look to you for answers about the source of the affliction. You tell them the truth, how the plague came from a power beyond mortal understanding, and how it is finally at peace. Thanks to you, the Living Lands has escaped Adiran oppression. The free settlements unite under a common banner and begin the fraught process of negotiating new traditions and values. The Empire withdraws. The frontier remains wild, but not for long. Fugitives no more. The rebels of Paradis return to their home and to other free settlements, bringing their skills and secrets wherever needed. For once, they have a future. The refugees of Emerald Stair resettle in Thirdborn, bringing their skills and research to aid the local community. What starts as an uneasy partnership blossoms into a bond of trust. Through shared adversity, they find common ground. The ashes of Fior Messiverno continue to smolder. Scavengers avoid the ruins, fearful of spirits unleashed by animancy gone awry. The once promising city is nothing but a cautionary tale. Though free, Shatterscarp is still haunted by the surviving dream thralls after the destruction of Naku Kubel. The routine hunt for the remaining monsters becomes part of Thirdborn's everyday life, another chore atop a hardscrabble existence with few comforts. The youthful make a game of the hunt, retrieving artifacts from the dead, to return to those they left behind. Solace Keep clings to its long-held isolation at first. But after mourning her friend Kostya, Mihala reluctantly deigns to open the doors of the fortress. Some dwarves greet newcomers with glee. Others still mutter darkly about outsiders. Mihala flounders in her earliest negotiations with the rest of the living lands, but slowly learns compromise. She develops a taste for Valian sweets. For the first time in many years, Kai feels an agreeable restlessness. Not to flee, not to drift, but to venture. He visits the distant shores Tama told him about, and savors the modern marvels, ancient wonders, and breathtaking expanses he beholds. His heart swells, not with grief, but with awe. There is so much to discover, and he will spend his years chasing all of the joy and beauty the world has to offer him. With many of his anxieties and lifelong fears addressed, Marius now feels very differently than he did when he first met the envoy. Still far more comfortable in the wilds than among people, he nonetheless finds that his worries about the unknown were merely self-protection against the traumas of his childhood. Armed with this knowledge, he finds himself more capable of living in civilization, and far less fearful of his home in Galawain's tusks. While he never regains his former place as a warden of Solace, he spends his time traveling between Solace and Thirdborn, acting as a stubborn ambassador between the two. Giada continues to improve as an animancer. She dedicates her work to the spiritual health of the living lands, nurturing instead of exploiting. Others follow her example, seeking her tutelage from lands far and wide. In the years to come, rumors spread of a secret society gathering in the wilderness, where animancers work in harmony with nature. The dream of Fior Mes Iverno lives on in her. In a past life, Yatsley was given a task: protect the history and knowledge of the godless. Now, many lifetimes later, she continues upholding that oath. She moves into the library in the garden, spending her days poring over the clay tablets there. But not even the letters from, and rare visit to, her lover help ease the loneliness that fills her days.
That was a bad choice, it seems like.
Freed from torment for the first time in centuries, Sapadal turns their prodigious curiosity to the people that shaped them. They observe the ways their people live, and they think deeply about what they see. Though they flinch away from moments of violence, and they grieve souls returned to them too soon, the rage that once shook cities to rubble no longer rules them. Instead, they come to you with questions. They want to understand. After a time, they begin tentatively to garden. Where they can, they improve the lives of Kith, and the suffering that troubled them is reduced, if never fully eradicated. Their grief compels them to love, and they love unreservedly, with the power of a god. Sapadal pours a fragment of their power into the statue they claimed from the temple of Aethys. Newly embodied, they roam the living lands and learn to experience the world as Kith do. Their first attempts at locomotion are clumsy, and a stand of innocent trees is violently returned to the wheel. But as their confidence grows, so does their grace. Soon, they are bounding across the plains of eastern Dawnshore, leaping the river gorge in Emerald Stair, scaling the shark's teeth of Shatterscarp, and fearlessly wading into the Tusk's acid sea. When they break, they come to you to put them back together, and in time, they learn to fix themselves. They wander far afield. You see less of them, but they are never far from your thoughts, and on the rare occasion they return, they always bring you something beautiful and strange. The sounds of celebration pull you out of reverie. Many are waiting to greet you with open arms. You take a moment to catch your breath and savor it, because everything is about to change.
Well, there we go. Overall, I think that was a stellar ending. Except for Yatsli. I probably should have had her stay with her husband in Fjord. But he visits her. So I don't know. Great game. But that was an absolutely fantastic game. If you enjoyed the journey of Avowed with me, leave a like, comment, possibly subscribe. And I'll be determining what game I play next. Thanks for watching.